Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
The Civil War was America's bloodiest conflict. Over 500,000 died to preserve national unity. When the war ended, Confederates like Harley Brogdon headed west, shooting games of the Army and gambling. When a card game turns deadly, Harley shoots in self-defense, killing the card sharp who threw down first. Wilfred Knorr, the card sharp's wealthy father, will stop at nothing to see Harley hang. Harley flees to Cobb's Gap, an old silver mining town at the foot of the Rockies. A remarkably peaceful town, especially after dark. But the sheriff harbors a dark secret, and no one dares go into the mines anymore. Cobb's Gap is full of secrets. People speak in hushed tones of something in the mine. Something worse than their cursed sheriff. Something even the Indians fear from the deepest pits of hell. Every secret will be exposed. Bronze Star. Order your copy at bronzestarcomic.com.
No spoon.
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Brain. But isn't that why they invented tube socks?
Oh, he's so handsome.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What's up, everyone? Hellcom's Kate, and today, well, you already know, I'm going to be doing a drawing. Stop open the door. Alright. Let's see. All right. Camera's open. There we go. You know what? There's a path to the Perotta character. Alright, draw that. Hold on. What's up, Billy? Hey, Pops! What's up, Billy? I don't know. Independent. We've seen this character multiple times. I just can't remember how the character was drawn. So for whoever owns the IP for this character, I'm sorry if I butcher it. If I butcher the look of the character. I'm doing this completely by memory. Have you guessed who it is yet? is pretty much a game of guess that character. Thing is, of course it falls. We're back. White. I don't know. The funny thing is, I don't think I really caught his name. Alright, a hint. It's a character that's been showing up on the Madness Comic Network. Every time we play a certain trailer. Which at the end of this show, I will play his trailer. Now, does he have 2 revolvers? I don't know. I was just taking a guess on that. Alright, next. Let's draw some background. Looks like Pat Garrett. Did I watch Vic's stream last night? Yeah, parts of it. I don't even remember half of it. Alright. So I am gonna play the trailer at the end. Well, let's go ahead and play it right now. Or actually, I'm not gonna just. Oh, he's not on camera. You know what? I will give him a part. Where is this? You know what? Let's put some more stuff in here instead, and I'll reveal who it is, because I don't remember his name. That's the one thing that bugged me. Yeah. I wanted to just go ahead and say what the name is. I just can't remember what the name was. You know what I mean? I mean, does that make sense? Oh, excuse me. It's trying to hack or pop Van Plant. No? It's not Jonah Hex. Or Pops Van Slant. Like there's a big clue right here. Right here, it's just staring you in the face. like I said, the clue is this is an independent character. This character, which means this character does not belong to Marvel, does not belong to DC. Well, it's one individual person. And they have a show on here. I don't even think I even have the look right. Is that Jack Irons? Who's Jack Irons? Dillard wants the link. I'll send a link. And sent. I might as well just tell you. It's the main character from Path of the Pale Rider. Lord, you have a invitation. And the Jude? Is that his name? In the book, he has in the book, there's people that wear this thing to tell you if you're dead or not. And we got someone in the back. Sadly, I don't have an intro for them. So, what's up, Dillard?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
I'm doing great. So what you working on tonight?
Just doing some drawing exercises. And that's basically draw a character you've never drawn before.
Oh, so who you drawing?
I don't know his name.
Is it Jonah Hex?
No, it's not Jonah Hex. You know what? I'll play the trailer real quick. Earls.
The devil from Talon Flats?
No. It's here somewhere. Here
What
it
is Path of the Pale Rider anyway? Is it a comic book? No, that's not it.
It's Pale, right?
Yep. It's Jude St. Clair. Okay. So that's his name.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Yep.
You didn't know either, Stephen B.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what his name was either. That's my fault.
So is the point of this exercise to get you more familiar with indie comics characters, or is the point of the exercise to stretch your drawing skills?
To stretch my drawing skills.
Ah.
Because sometimes I think if you don't challenge yourself by drawing something you never really drawn before, or a character you never really drawn before, you probably, or if you haven't drawn anything before, you probably don't grow as much of art as a artist.
Right.
So by challenging yourself, you're not just improving your skill, you're also adding more to your arsenal. Pops says, well, I created that series and it is very good. So what are you working on?
Oh, this is the that project that I'm doing with Yellow Flash?
Yeah.
This is the cover for that.
I can't wait to see the book.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, they're zombies.
Who are zombies? Oh, the people around him?
Yeah.
Makes sense. So how did you hear about this character that you're drawing? How did you to be in its sphere?
Oh, I watch Pops' channel, and they will always promote this book, Path of the Pale Rider. I thought the character's cool, the story's cool, but unfortunately I haven't found the time to back it. Hopefully it's still up there, so I can. And I was thinking something to draw something I've never really drawn before, and Path of the Pale Rider popped up.
How dark my hands look in this light. Goodness.
And unfortunately, since I don't have that much reference other than what I've seen I'm also playing through memory.
think the creator of that character is in your chat right now.
Yeah.
You probably get reference from her.
And Doc says, I mean, not Doc, Pops says, Laurie is the host of the Tuesday Morning Brew on the network. People who watch the network know Dillard. LOL. And right now, Laurie we're on issue 4 right now. And and I think she likes the drawing.
Who wouldn't like that?
Well, I'm glad you like it. I try to be as accurate to the look as possible.
I gotta train myself to be a more clean person in general, a cleaner artist, because I feel like I really could use a French curve right now. And I have bought no less than 4 packs of the same exact French curve over the last 3 years. And I always lose it because I'm so disorganized and messy.
Oh, I'm not as organized either. Sometimes this ruler I'm using, I would put it in one spot and I forget where that spot is.
Well, rulers are hard because you want your rulers to be see-through.
Yeah.
Bad thing about see-through rulers is that when you put them down somewhere, they're hard to relocate with your eye.
Yep. No, not 0.4. That'd be too big. No, 0.5. Where's... Yeah, I used to 0.2. There it is.
I see a bad moon rising. So my wife wants me to go with her to go Thanksgiving shopping.
Oh, yeah?
I don't really know about Thanksgiving shopping, but she wants me there so that she can push around 2 carts, you know? Well, we just went grocery shopping probably 3 days ago, and we had a big conundrum because there was nowhere to put any of the groceries. Like, all of our fridge and freezer is full of just junk, you know? Like, what's the point of going shopping for all these groceries, and then a good majority of them are gonna need to be refrigerated? We don't have room for that.
And you can't put them anywhere.
Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner shopping. Billy says I have to keep my fridge clean. Isn't that kind of like not my job? Wouldn't that be her job?
No, 3. Where is it? There it is. Pops says she's angling for a new fridge or an extra freezer. LOL. I have to do that big shop on Monday for all the things. And Laurie says keeping the fridge clean is everyone's job.
Is it? I don't like that answer. It's not a good answer. Not for me.
Are you seeing your link, Doc?
Like, she'll go and she'll dump all the Amazon boxes, you know, like in the garage. And like, I'll just pick them up and go burn them, tear them apart, put them in the trash can. I don't tell her like, hey, it's your job to keep this garage clean too, you know.
Billy says he got through cleaning his filthy gutters. And we got someone in the back.
So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
I can take it.
What did you stop it?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Not much. Are you outside?
No, I turned my air on for just a second. Not the humidity.
Oh.
I shall turn it off. There we go.
It does kind of seem like a trap.
A trap?
Yeah. I was telling you, my wife wants me to go shopping with her. You know, Thanksgiving Day shopping, like
oh no.
When you have to go to the grocery store with 2 carts, you know?
Yes, don't do it, John. It is a trap.
But I was like, I don't mind doing it. I actually enjoy it. I like going. I don't really go out to like the big stores. Like I'll head to my local grocery store, like Stater Brothers, to get sodas and all that. But I never get to go to like Winco's or Costco's, the bigger stores. So I kind of enjoy it, but also we don't. I was just telling Steven here that we went shopping the other day and there's no money to. Not no money. No, I'm reading Billy Power Max says she's gonna spend all your money to. No, it's our money. We're married. But we don't have any room, like in the fridge outside, the freezer for the meat. Like that's full of goat meat right now, all the way to the top. Mm-hmm. So like all we have is the one fridge. And when we went grocery shopping 3 days ago, everything's full, you know?
No room in the inn.
Right. So I think we should probably wait a little while, maybe at least till Monday or Tuesday to go shopping for the Thanksgiving stuff. Thank you very much. Laurie says, Dillard, that torso looks cool. Love the detail. Thank you.
Makes you wonder, where is she planning to put the stuff she buys?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Also, our ice maker is on the fritz now. Not the ice maker from the fridge that's been broken for a long time, but we got a separate ice maker.
Right.
It throws those little crunchy, little tiny kernels.
Oh, yeah.
I love
the
it.
Soft, crunchy ice?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
But it's all like, it's not working now because to be honest, I haven't been like keeping up with the maintenance, keeping it like ran through and clean and stuff.
So let me tell you a horror story about an ice maker on our refrigerator. We had been in the house with a new fridge installed for 6 years. I got up one morning. I come into the kitchen, bleary-eyed, just woke up, headed to the coffee machine. And I notice I'm walking uphill. Uphill is not something you're supposed to experience in your own kitchen. I'm like, what the hell? So I turn on the light, and there's a big old, just swollen piece of floor. Turns out that ice maker had been one drop at a time dripping for 6 years. And finally, the floor, I guess underneath the subfloor, had saturated, and it was rotted. So there went a whole kitchen floor. There's an expense you don't, enjoy waking up to.
Well, no.
What you working on there, Stephen V? That looks like Jude. Is that Jude?
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta run, guys. I love the Jude drawing. All right. Hey, thank you, Laurie.
Bye, Laurie.
Glad you like it.
So, Laurie, are you still there before you go? Let me switch over to my headphones. I got to run that air for a minute. It's humid in here.
Oh, and Doc, that the audio you sent me, it's awesome.
Well, thank you, sir. I figure if you blend that in with your music and your slideshow, you'll be golden.
Yeah.
All right, let me adjust this here microphoneage.
No, I just need to get a few more voices.
You got to get some people screaming and yelling for their lives. Help me, Lord Jesus. What's up, Cap? Cap Infinity munching popcorn, lurking, and I assume working and lurking.
You know what? I can send the script to Pops. Have him pick a spot in the script.
Well, I'll tell you, there it was, minding my own business, when out of the blue, buck naked,
Doesn't sound like you.
a glowing blue man come running out the fire. John Dillard, what the hell are you drawing?
I'm drawing the cover for the Yellow Flash book.
Right on.
What are you drawing?
I just finished doing the roughs for my son's little book he launched.
So nothing. You're drawing nothing is what you're saying.
We're going to do an illustrated version of it for next Christmas. My son stealth launched a book. Didn't tell anybody. His rationale for doing so is a little inarguable. He said, if nobody knows I'm doing it, then I can't fail. If you don't tell anybody you're doing it, they don't expect it. So if you don't do it, it's no big deal. That was his take on his rationale for not telling anybody what he was doing.
That's not a very good.
Well, I told him, you know, that does work in a certain way, but mine is the exact opposite. If I tell people I'm going to do it, now I have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it keeps you accountable.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to get some get up and quit in you if there's no accountability. Let's see. Yeah, I did some voiceover and mixing for Steven. I ghosted some work for a friend of ours.
Ghosted? What does that mean?
Just doing breakdowns for a friend. And I went back and I rewrote a scene that I was not even a little bit happy with, per the suggestion of Steven and Max, and a couple other people were there. I forget who. Tanner. I'm writing a book, and neither am I. And I like the new way much, much better. So does this book have a name yet that you're aware of, John? Or are you not allowed to disclose?
I'm not allowed to disclose it. Also, we're still working on the name. He has a meeting with his lawyers, or the lawyer that we hired for the book, just to make sure that nothing goes awry.
Roger that.
And once everything is set in stone and things have been placed and purchases have been made, we'll go ahead and talk about what the title of the book is.
And then launch the pig. Let's kick this pig.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Very cool. It's only so many hours in the day, right, John? How many projects you got going? 20?
Mm-hmm. I got 2 projects, and I actually make that 3 projects because another one fell on my lap, and that's for a family friend. She wants me to do a book for her grandkids.
Right. Is she paying you?
Yeah.
Oh, she wouldn't be much of a friend if she wasn't paying.
Lord knows we've all got those. But then my son, John, did I tell you this?
Yeah, he told me.
He used AI art for the cover of his little book. And I'm like, oh, son, what the hell? So I jumped in.
No.
He said, well, I couldn't afford you, Daddy. Like I would have charged you anything. Jeez.
Best thing with zombies, if you mess up a line, that's okay, because it's a zombie.
It's not okay if you mess up a line on a zombie. What, are you crazy?
It's a zombie. It's not a messed up line. It's a piece of falling off flesh.
That's also true.
You guys got no accountability. What is going on?
Don't listen to him, Steven. It's your zombie. It can have rotted flesh falling off of it if you want it to. So I've got basically a lab. She's half lab, half pit bull, but she looks all lab. Got the web feet and everything. And go to run my shower. This dog loves water. And I turn around to get in the shower. She's already in it.
Yeah, wait a minute. Dogs have web feet? That's disgusting.
Yeah, they have web feet so for swimming. But she's already in it, frolicking.
You strike her across the nose with a newspaper?
No, I did not. I said
You're going to make all your nice, clean, shower water into dirty dog water.
I said to her, this is not your shower. Do you mind? And she said, and I quote, okay. Is that one of those brush pens?
Steven, I think he's talking to you.
No, I'm talking to you, John Delaware.
I think he's talking to you because I'm not using a brush pen right now.
Oh, you better put some respect on that question.
Yeah, okay, I'll get right on that there, kitten.
The problem with old people, think they think they're above honorifics.
Problem with these young kids, they have that gross sense of entitlement. John, how old is your oldest kid?
Why? Now I'm leery of your question.
I'm just wondering if they've reached that age where they begin to get that petulance to them.
No, none of my kids have drawn like me hours and hours over the many years that I've been alive to get as good as I have. They haven't done that yet.
I wasn't talking about drawing. I was talking about that natural petulance that kids begin to get around the age of 3.
What's a petulance?
That sense of entitlement that you can't tell me, say me no. My stepdaughter, you say, say me no.
I'm a Mexican dude in a Mexican family. Our kids don't get that until they're like 31.
So you're saying that there's a lot of fear involved. I see.
That's 100% correct. Yes.
Fear me, child, or I will smite you. I was actually.
No, we'll give you back to the hospital.
Yeah. I was really strict with my first 2 kids. With my youngest son, I was not as strict. I reached the point where Hey, you know what? If you want to stick that needle in that wall socket, you go right ahead.
You know,
you won't do it but once.
Yeah, that reminds me of that short video I found where this kid was about to stick a fork into a light socket into a light socket, and his mom goes to try to stop him, but the father's like, no. You go ahead. You go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
And then the kid does it, gets shocked, and the father's like, "Now you want to do it again, won't you?"
Yeah, I got two kids, and one of them learns by other people's mistakes, and one of them learns by her own.
Is it the younger one that learns from the others' mistakes?
No, it's the older one.
Really?
Yeah. The opposite, what it normally is. Usually the older ones, like the trendsetter, they're gonna do their own thing, mess up, and figure. Nope, this one's like she'll watch and be like, "I'm not gonna do that." If he got hurt, he did that.
She's the wise child.
She takes after me. The other one takes after her.
Oh, I see. Now, would your wife agree with that sentiment?
Absolutely, 100%.
She said, "Yes, I agree with John, or he hits me."
Well, like I said, Mexican family.
John, I got that font you suggested, and it worked beautifully.
Yeah. You gotta go and you gotta get your fonts. As much as you don't like, you gotta sit there and you gotta download and install fonts. Many different fonts. You gotta dedicate like a half a day downloading new fonts.
Well, I have a few hundred, right? And I went looking for one similar to the one that you suggested, that Betty Noor, and I just couldn't find the right one, right? I'm sure you've been there, done that. And I went and downloaded the Betty Noor, and I wrote a page worth of text with it, to get a good look at it. It's like, yep, this is perfect. Works. Perfect. Now, my dumbass did not save the elements separately, so I had to go back and remaster the whole damn thing.
That happens.
It does. It turned out pretty good, though. Let me share it with you.
Let me know when you're ready to share.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I forgot I had admin. There we go. So I think that came out pretty good.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Whatever. I think it looks great.
Oh, you want me to lie to you? It looks all right.
This is some great art, too. Great, fantastic, lovely.
Reworking the title for Rev.
I don't know. I think Rev is a pretty good title.
Oh no, not reworking the title itself. The font. World Wizard Infinity says, "Hey, I got my CG Slums published list here. Where did I put Stephen B?"
Well, he's already got 2 published, so.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of those shows where they don't read the chat. I'm reading the chat right now. Art is good. The logo kind of sucks.
Fuck off, Finity.
Let me show you the.
you're wrong. So sit there in your infinite wrongness and be wrong.
What's the logo? What is the name of your book?
A Damn Dirty Thing.
That's the logo? The title?
Yes.
The guy's name is Jack what?
Jake Bishop.
Like it's not called Jake Bishop, A Damn Dirty Thing. It's just called A Damn Dirty Thing.
A Damned Dirty Thing. Chapter 1. Blood on the Bricks. Well, Cap, if you weren't soused to the gills on cheap brandy, you'd be able to read it. I promise you.
I don't know. Pull it up again. I want to look at it.
Stephen B. sharing with us at the moment. There we go.
So that's the look I chose for the title.
Okay. Oh, Cap, bless your heart. You never heard of the rule of thirds in art? Go back to art school. I think that looks good. It's a good logo.
Yeah,
I like it. I just don't like the number.
The number thing?
Yeah, it could do without the numbers. You've got the gradation in the lines, and then you got the needle. You don't really need the numbers.
I think the whole thing needs to go back to formula.
Was that English? What?
The whole thing. The R. There's no reason for the R to swoop backwards like that. As if you're emulating some sort of like they call it like a dash cluster, right? Is what he's doing. He's emulating like a dashboard cluster.
Yeah.
You need to pick shape for the dashboard cluster and then fit your logo into that shape for the dashboard cluster. And bring the needle for the rev right into the bottom of the E and just be R-E-V. You know what I mean? Like rat, and then like have the needle going somewhere between the letters.
So you're saying that.
John's saying he'd like to volunteer to design you a new logo.
No, I just think it's bad.
It's not bad. Don't listen to him.
Okay. Listen to Dot. Languish in mediocrity.
So you're saying to get rid of the and I made a new layer so I could do this. To get rid of the lettering and to
straighten out your R.
And straighten out the R.
Yeah, also see the hole in the top of the R. The left-hand vertical column should be the same width as it is below.
Right here?
Yeah. But you'll get that when you reshape it.
Yeah.
If you ever do decide. Not the most important thing in the world. It's just what everybody's going to know you're talking about.
So, Cap, you ever seen a movie poster from the 40s? Because that's what this is. Easy to read. That's a damn fine cover.
You got to rework the lady. The lady looks very awkward on the page.
No, she doesn't. She looks exactly how she's supposed to.
Oh, well, then you suppose you did it on purpose, the awkward.
She looks lovely. So
fair enough.
What we ripped on, let me see if I can find it for you here.
I know, you already showed me.
I'm going to show the chat and Steven and everyone else. If it's all right with you, Mr. Dillard.
No, it's not all right. If you do continue to show it, that just proves that you're a filthy liar. And it's not. If it's It's all right with me.
There we go. So there you go. At the 1/3 line, you put your title. You have a blurb in the upper left, and your component, and your components make a C shape around your primary composition.
Yeah, but look how lovely that lady looks. Arm hasn't disappeared behind nothing. The title is right there with a solid background color, so it's easy to read.
Hey, did you know that if people turn sideways, parts of their body disappear?
That's not true. Your body never disappears. It's always something.
Shut up. Thank you very much, KSSS. Tell these heathens.
Hey, KSS. How you doing? Oh, and happy birthday.
Always happy birthday, Shigamahale.
It's not his birthday. You guys are...
It's always his birthday. John gets cranky if he hasn't had his cranberry juice to relieve his menstrual cramps. You have to overlook him.
All I'm trying to do is get you guys on my level. I'm going to drag you kicking and screaming into success, Doc, whether you like it or not.
Well, John, when you say things that make sense, I listen. When you talk garbage, I ignore you. You know, it's eat the meat, spit out the bones. So you were right about the font, and I appreciate it. You're wrong about everything else. So, like Cap, you can sit there in your wrongness and be wrong.
All right, I think it's safe to erase.
There you go.
You better watch out.
I invested in some bad pens, fellas.
Oh, yeah?
Did not read the fine print that they were water-based liners.
Is that what happened to that lady?
Which is, oh, John, you know, thanks for coming out. Almost kicked him, but it's not my show. But they're water-based, and they will fade when you erase, so you have to go back and re-ink every line.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried what is it called again? The black liners?
Yeah, I mean, I usually use the Koepp, but these I was like, oh, here's a good deal. Let me get these and give them a try.
And now we know why they were a good deal.
Exactly right.
Hey, Dillard, I know it's not Dillard's birthday today. I sent him a video on Finatra on his birthday. It cost me $50. I'm very confused by that sentence.
That's all right. You get confused by commercials. There's a dearth of content to watch out there in the entertainment sphere.
No, there isn't. Stephen B's on right now.
So I found myself rewatching Game of Thrones. The first 3 seasons are good. When did that show come out? 2015?
What, Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Look that up.
I don't know.
No, 2011. Daggum.
I was still in high school. I was still in high school that time.
Over 10 years since there's been something decent to watch on television.
You watch Midnight Mass yet?
Haven't heard of that. What is it?
Dillard, you were on Finatra's on your birthday. I sent a birthday video to Finn, and he played it. You laughed, and then said, "Video cost me $50." Golly, do I remember that?
Were you drunk again, John? Damn it, you got to quit drunk streaming.
It was my birthday. Is it because somebody was going to send me $50 for my birthday, but then you played a video instead?
No, he said, and then I then said that video cost me $50.
Oh.
So it cost him $50.
Thank the Lord, I can't afford that.
Not with all that shopping you got to do, pal.
What birthday video was this that it cost so much money?
We'll play it here for free, KSSSS.
He has to pay $50 to get it again.
Unless it gets us struck, in which case it's going to cost you $50. Payable to Stephen B.
Wait, what?
See? Can't link it, not about. We can change that, KSS. Oh, Stephen B., you got to drop some wrenches to your chat, buddy.
I thought I gave a KSS a link. You know what? I'll fix that right now.
Oh, wait a minute. He's not even on your channel. Oh, wait. What channel are you watching on, KSS?
He's watching it on mine.
No.
Say it again?
He's watching it on mine.
Oh, well then, by all means, throw that boy a link. I mean, a wrench.
All right, he's got a wrench.
Now you can drop a link.
Now you're all out of excuses, KS.
What in the hell? Steven, is there a party going on at your house?
Some sort of cattle auction happening?
A soiree?
No, that's my parents right now.
Your parents are partying?
No, they're just talking.
You can't fool me. I know a party when I hear one. You tell them. You tell them I'm really disappointed I didn't get an invite, damn it.
All right, I'm being called away. So so can you all take over until I get back?
Sure, we got you. We got you.
All right.
Steven got to go serve drinks.
He's got to go. Send the bubbly round again, son.
Put on your little tuxedo and your bow tie. Go serve some drinks.
Send the bubbly around again. How can I cut that link? I gotta go to Stephen B's channel. KSS, that's a link to your channel. It doesn't bring up anything.
Oh, I'm watching it right now, but can you share if I share it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here we go. Present, share screen. Happy birthday, John. Here we go. You ready?
Kick it.
Whoosh! Hello, I'm Whoosh, and I came down from space. I traveled for miles to put a smile on your face. Yo,
John,
happy birthday. You're cool. Going to Mars and the trip is long, but it's worth it to sing you this birthday song. Yo,
John,
happy birthday. You're cool. Bye, everyone. Whoa! Whoosh! Whoosh! Whoosh!
Amazing.
That may be the most disturbing thing I've seen this year. What the hell was the source of that, KSS?
This is a normal average video. I don't see anything wrong with this video.
So, John, were you stirring up trouble again? I heard you were stirring up trouble.
In what way?
In the Vic King universe, did you stir up trouble?
I don't know. Do I have to like somebody like I got like 3-4 night messages. And I was like, do I gotta watch this? And I was like, I don't have to watch this. I just asked Vic because he's in my Dillard live stream, right? I was like, hey, what's going on? Why you mad? And he was like, oh, I was just venting. So I was like, okay, cool. I left it alone. Do I have to go back and watch it, or is it a thing? Is it still a thing to him?
I don't know. It led me through. I forget where it started for me because I'm not in anyone's DM groups. I left all those except my own. But it led me through a Vic stream to a well-read stream, and Vic was upset about people laughing.
Yeah, because apparently he was all mad because I threw a joke out there. Because Finity was going on again about Vic, and I was like, oh, God, why are you gonna start punching up? Why you keep punching down? Why it's like you stopped the short bus, got on, and just started swinging on all the kids.
Okay, let's see. That explains the whole thing.
Funny joke, right?
Yeah, I mean that's not.
They must have thought it was quite a joke because it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. All right.
It made the rounds. That's what it did.
And apparently he got all pissed off about that. And Timothy was like, he did a 3-hour Koepp stream.
You just leave this path of emotional carnage in your wake everywhere you go, John.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I shouldn't have said sorry to begin with. I'm not.
I'm back.
Did you take the drinks around and serve cocktails to everyone?
Yes, I did.
Good man.
Yes, Kay, that's a lyric from The Boy Named Sue. Johnny Cash.
Vic was mad at me as well. What was he mad at?
I don't have.
I don't believe it anymore. Whenever Vic gets mad, I always just assume it's a kayfabe trying to get some clicks and views.
I just don't have the time to dedicate to drama.
Yeah. I'm sure we're asking me about it just like 14 seconds ago.
Yes, and I got the 5-second overview that sated my curiosity.
Sadie Hawkins?
Yes, Sadie Hawkins.
Where is my 0110? Where do these things go? Oh, here it is on the floor.
Anything you put down in the studio and need again will always vanish to the floor, to the other side of the room, to the outbuilding.
Or your cat would knock it off the table.
The glove box to your car.
The glove box to your car.
Shit just vanishes. Drama was afoot in every corner of CG. I told Ethan I nominated him to replace Dark Gift as head of the CG Slumlords. Ethan can't live in the slums. He lives uptown.
Uptown girl.
I am not now, nor was I ever a psychiatrist. I was merely a counselor. The people that actually get results. Although with people like John Dillard, it takes years. Years, I say.
Is that why you didn't want to continue your treatment of me?
That's exactly right.
I told this guy, I said, feel free, Stephen. Stephen, I told Doc, go ahead and probe my psyche. I know I got issues. I know I got a lot of issues. I said, go ahead. I'm giving you carte blanche. Just probe my psyche. Just do whatever you want. We'll live stream it all. It'll be a big to-do. The healing of John Dillard. And he was like, oh, I can't do that.
No,
I'll get in legal trouble, blah, blah.
We started, but then it would be unethical for me to do that. So, like, no, let me not do this. I don't feel like toting a lawsuit.
Then he went on to claim that I was going to sue him.
The soundest rule in counseling I ever learned, I learned it in college from my best professor. He said, good counselors don't give advice. The wise don't need it, and a fool won't heed it.
And then he went on to call me dumb.
In counseling, your job is to help the person hear what their own problem is in their own words and for them to find their own solutions. Because if I fix your problem, you learned nothing about problem solving. If I give you advice and it's bad advice, that makes it my fault. But if you come up with your solution, you learned your problem solving. If you screw it up, you screwed it up, and you do better next time.
Sounds like a whole bunch of washing your hands of everything.
Well, it's about internalizing the locus of control to the patient instead of to you.
And he wouldn't even help me do that.
You feel as though you were cast adrift.
I came to him, hat in my fucking hand. I was like, help me with my problems. I got real problems here. He told me to buzz off.
The point is to help the client come up with their own solutions, Billy.
You see right there? That's what he's saying. Pay me. Client, pay me.
Give you a good example from a real case, but it was my first year as a counselor. A woman is grieving. Her husband is passing from a long terminal illness. It's not a surprise that he's passing, so I suspected the issue was something else. So we use skilled responding, and over the course of a hour-long session, we finally get down to what's really going on. That's, I'm afraid to be alone when he's gone. So by reflecting, instead of telling her, she heard her own words. I would say, Linda, what I'm hearing you say is, or you're saying, your words are. And she would, yes, that's correct. When you get it right, there's involuntary head bob. Yes, that's it. And so then you direct that into leading that individual into what do you think you would like to do to cope with that? And so you help her find her own solutions, not me suggesting, well, why don't you go to the support group? Well, what if she doesn't want to go to the damn support group, you know?
So
Billy says, in my profession, you get free counseling, but it puts the kiss of death on your career.
And then a very valuable lesson I learned was, again, your professors know more than you do. So when your professor says, when you finally set up your first office, always make sure that you are closer to the door than your patient is in case they nut up. Well, I didn't listen. I organized my little office just the neatest little way I thought. And then I had a woman having some hysterics that got up and felt the need to pace. But she's between me and the door. And I thought, uh-oh. if she nuts up, I'm going to have to bowl over her to get out of here. So we just, thinking it would probably be better for both of us if you took a seat while we're talking. Car cuff model, Billy. Car cuff model is what it's called. I had a paranoid schizophrenic client one time when I learned another valuable lesson. Don't have visible electronics present in your office. I had just an old school digital clock up on a bookshelf so I could watch the time. And my paranoid schizophrenic was acting reticent.
He was acting paranoid?
Yeah. And when I finally broached the topic, he nodded his head at that clock and he goes, "Hold on, no, that's not recording me right now." So I unplugged it and walked it out of the office and set it in the receptionist area and came back. And then we had a session. So is that chess piece? Is that supposed to be like?
What did you do?
Rays of a Sun.
He got rid of your recording device.
Oh, we had a productive session.
Okay.
There's some mental illnesses like psychiatric illnesses or personality disorders. You're not gonna affect a cure with counseling. You're just kicking them back into play for a week. Oh, that's good, Steven. Looking good. You always save your personality disorders or your psychiatric illnesses for the end of the day because you'll work harder than they will. And it's going to suck the life right out of you.
What I'm hearing, Doc, is based on his previous work. He's pretty much at home and dealing with the songs.
Absolutely right. That's why, KSS, when I'm on a panel, I'm always closest to the door. You is spying on us. Like if you're on a stream with Finity, always make sure you're closer to the door than he is. So, Stephen, I know you've got a scanner. You got a scanner, John?
Yep.
What kind is it, if you don't mind my asking?
Let me click my thing down here so I can just...
All right, I think it's done.
You need more contrast.
Where's that?
It's called the Epson Workforce 7710.
And how big does it go? I mean, obviously,
11 by 17.
11 by 17. Okay.
Doc is putting on the case together. He's gonna frame us as.
No, actually, I believe it's like 14 by 17 or something.
So, I mean, all kidding aside, does it clip at all if it's exactly 17? You lay an 11 by 17, it doesn't.
Not
clip?
at all. Not at all.
All right, cool.
It's a little bit bigger.
Okay. So some contrast, Stephen B would just lay in some big, thick, heavy blacks like what John's doing down here. Just, pick some areas. Like maybe one guy's got some dark ass pants, or maybe his gun belts are black, just whatever. Contrast is king. In painting, it's color, composition, and contrast. Contrast being king. In comics,
Can't be afraid of the BBC, the big black coat.
That's it, the BBC, the big black coat. those heavy blacks, they sell your work, man. They really, really make it pop. My ex-wife may or may not have been in Washington on January the 6th.
Woo! Dodged a bullet there. I thought you were continuing the conversation about BBC.
No. Worse.
KSS says.
Wait. I was just going to ask the question. John, do you have a scanner? If you were a scanner, what kind of scanner would you be?
I would be a workforce.
And you never ask why. What you would say is, so you like that particular scanner? Why, yes, because it blah 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 blah. The one of the keys to effective counseling is in having the patient or client initiate conversation. You want them talking more than you. So I got a call one time from the PD. Would I come down and do a forensic interview? The MSCs, they're called mental status evaluations, on this cat. I'm like, yeah, so I come down. It's not uncommon. Go down to do it. It's good billing, man. If you're there for, Skinner was okay. If you're there for 10 minutes, you still get the bill for the hour. So, it's a couple $100 just for going in and saying, hey, what's up? So I go in, and this Detective Butler tells me that this particular client has not waived his right to his, he has not invoked his right to remain silent. So
what a dummy.
So could I just get him to talk at all? Because he won't say a word. And I'm like, yeah, I can get him to talk. So go in, and I sit patiently in the attending position, and he's completely body language is, resentful, don't want to be here, blah, blah, blah. And after about his fourth or fifth, say, you really don't want to be here. Fuck no, I don't want to be here, man. I ain't do shit. So you didn't do anything, but they brought you here anyway. Yeah, man, I was just blah, 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 and I got him talking. So walked out. Stroke the check, buddy. Got to go home.
All right. How's that?
Better. Now, make one of his gun belts black, but leave a little white shine on it, a little gleam on it. And maybe the strap across his chest also. You familiar with the term counter shading?
No, I'm not.
You use your black to blacken an area, but you leave a little bit of white to highlight.
Like I just said?
Yep, like you just did there. Maybe the band on his hat is black. maybe the band across his chest is also black, and see how he's popping out at you now?
Yeah.
Skinner was good, but we call Skinner whack-a-mole. That's just something pops up, knock it down. Something pops up, knock it down. You don't really dig into what's going on behind it.
What? What's Skinner? What's that?
B.F. Skinner was the founder of behavioralism. It developed over time into something much better called cognitive behavioralism. That's, I behave this way because my thoughts are thus.
All right. There we go.
Yep. A little more black on that chest strap.
Right here?
Yeah. Just black it on in a little bit.
Oh, black it all out. Light coming from the lower right-hand side, black it all out.
And black the whole headband out.
Black the whole headband out?
Sure.
Do that.
You're creating visual interest by including some contrast. And then you sit back and look at it and see what you think.
Sit back and look and say, yeah, this picture kind of looks kind of heavy on the right side. I better even this out.
I like it.
Right on. Right on. So, John, I know you have said previously that, you're not a big comic book guy as far as influences go. So who were your art influences?
A cartoonist named John Christgau.
And what would I know him from?
Famously, Ren and Stimpy.
Of course. Yep.
What does that mean, of course?
Of course, because I've seen your trailer for for Canadian Tussle, which is so Ren and Stimpy it's obscene. Had his pecs flexed in that animation, John. Boing boing. That would have just been over the top.
Other than him, I like the way that Norman Rockwell played with anatomy.
Yes. Good call.
And,
Frazetta, maybe? Little Frazetta?
A little bit. I never really got, not until I was older, did I even know about Frazetta. I'm sure it was, his, because I've always been like into like cool looking things, so I'm sure that it influenced me in some way.
Right.
I was never aware of his even existence until I was older. And it's kind of counterintuitive, but Mark Teixeira, the comic book artist, was somebody that was influential to me, even though I didn't really put a name to whatever it was. I didn't know that the comic book was by Teixeira. I just knew that I loved these comic books, these Sabretooth comics, these Ghost Rider comics. They were my favorite. And then I learned later on in life, they're drawn by the same guy.
Yeah. I get that. I didn't know I had no idea who George Perez was. I just knew that every time I saw his art, I liked it.
I hear you, girlfriend. I was just never a fan of even like when I didn't know who he was or whatever. I was like, I never liked that style.
You're fading in and out, John.
Well, yeah, I'm already on 12 hours of drawing here.
Well, I'm more so meant your audio faded in and out for a second there.
I said, even though I didn't know who he was or didn't have an opinion about comic book artists, I never liked that style of art. Now you're talking about George Perez.
Mm-hmm.
Never did it for me. It didn't tickle up.
I don't know. I think when it comes to composition, dude is a beast. Hey, Carol.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, sir.
Isn't there another show supposed to come on?
What happened? What?
Is there another
Isn't there
show?
somewhere else you're supposed to be right now?
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. Is there another show on the Madness that's supposed to start?
No. You use all the time you want, bro.
All right.
Wait, what? You have to end your show when another show comes on in the same network?
No, you just have to drop off of the network channels. You can keep going on your own channel all you want. Good till 10, says Pops.
Okay.
We share a network, so.
So you know what? We're gonna go till 10.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. What time is it where you're at? It's only 6 o'clock for me.
Well, we're going till 10 your time, John.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, Hex is closing out. Nephilim Squadron.
So I'm gonna try and redraw this one page to see if I can do something better. And this is a certain page on Rev.
Meanwhile, John's going to color this immense area of black with a 0.5 or a 0.1. Wasting all that ink. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
I got plenty of these.
Ooh, Mr. High Roller.
Well, I do have a scanner.
I don't, damn it, and I need one. But I need a new computer more than I need a scanner. This one's dying.
But I take my artwork seriously.
Oh, John. That's so hurtful.
I prioritize.
That's so hurtful. I don't know, Carol. Did you bring some with you? I mean, this is a BYOD. Bring your own drama. You want the link, Carol? You want to come in and stir some shit up? No? Then shut up.
Carol says, "Oh, I'm not involved in any drama. I've only watched."
Carol's one of the quiet instigators. Then you stay down there in the dark and you like it.
Let's see, where is it? There it is.
I think I did the anatomy on this wrong. I don't care. That's cool.
I think you did too. You just got a dislocated shoulder going on there, buddy.
That's
and
you
might want to. Well, never mind. Far be it from me to criticize.
If it's something I can change, like I can't change his shoulder distance, but if it's something I can change, I actually do take criticism.
Well, I was going to say his left, your right arm, a little bit out of proportion to his right, our left.
Oh, it's more forward than that one.
I understand foreshortening, sir. Still, you might want to check it.
No, it's not foreshortening. It's actually closer distance.
That's foreshortening.
So Carol wants to know what's the next week's script battle theme, and
isn't it marketing mascots?
I don't know. We haven't picked it yet.
And she also says that Doc tried to sell.
She is a liar.
watching, but she refused.
Doing stupid anime, and I only know one. Speed Racer. Sooner or later, son of a bitch, it's got to be Speed Racer.
And you're right.
Yeah, I got a whole one right. What do you think about Neil Adams there, John Dillard?
He's the Batman guy?
Yeah.
Let me go take a look real quick at Neil Adams' art. I'll give you my honest opinion.
All right.
I need to be reminded about his body.
He's considered by most to be the definitive Batman artist.
Images. Oh yes, I like him. He's very good.
Yeah, he's credited with bringing Batman back from being, the goofy trope in the 60s to the Dark Knight. I know I got Voltron. And when I was Speed Racer, I was too busy cracking wide. Yeah, I know. I'm anime. Everyone should know this one. No, everyone does not know that obscure piece of shit Japanimation shit that you brought up. Jeez.
He's so angry,
It comes in bursts, John. It comes from being old and everything hurting.
Is that what it is?
It is. You'll get there soon. I don't know. Based on the way you're aging, you might get there sooner than I did. So I don't see where that left arm's going in your blue line. What's he doing?
Left arm as in my left, your left?
His left.
Use my right or my left?
You're right.
Where's this arm going?
Yeah.
Well, he's holding up a light armored vehicle, a Nazi light armored vehicle.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I see it. I see it now.
There's like a bumper. Over here, he's holding the body, and over here, the front part of the bumper, he's holding with his hand.
Yep. I see it now. Yeah, I know, KSS. I only knew two, Voltron and Speed Racer. And damn it, man. Somebody beat me to Voltron.
I don't know how somebody could be so proud of their own ignorance.
Yeah. I tease Yucky that.
Go ahead.
Anytime he says, "Oh, this is an easy one," it means it's some obscure crap that only Yucky knows. True story, sir. True story. And it's always funny to me, KSSS, when spelling doesn't matter when it's other people. But if I get one letter wrong, it's like, no, Doc got it wrong. He misspelled the 16-syllable Yamagachi Uchi word. They fear me. They fear my intellect.
There's one cover I need, and it's one for a concept I have that done a while ago. I'll put that back up there, and it's this one right here.
Is that what you're drawing now?
No, that's not what I'm drawing now. Well, I'm redoing a page just to see if I can make it look better.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is another thing I'm working on. Well,
right
it's on the back burner, but
lots of good contrast on that page.
Yeah, it's set in the future. And I was trying to do more of a movie poster.
careful doing movie posters. Captain Finity might go, "Oh, it's just arbitrarily putting the title down in the middle." Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
And right now I'm redoing that one splash page that I actually showed you, Doc. Because I think what was bugging me, it wasn't really much of the colors. I think it was the line work.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Hey, check your proportions on those legs versus your torso.
Yeah, it's you bring this a little bit, just a little bit higher.
Well, your torso is a lot thicker than what those legs should. So probably you gotta shrink the torso some, or you gotta make those legs bigger. Billy says, "Steve and I have cover ideas for Last Days."
Yeah, I still have the concept in my the concept cover in mind. They told me about that. I'm still trying to figure out. But yeah, just at some point we'll get into a chat and talk about the covers.
There you go. Well, gentlemen, I've reached that disturbing point of the evening where I have run out of cigarettes, and I'd just be damned. I'm not going to sit here and not smoke. So I got to go make some. If you're still going when I come back, I'll jump back in.
Will do.
We're going to be going till 9 o'clock. So.
All right, I'll be right back.
Get your ass up on her rug.
Okay, so this says I can roll 2 packs in 10 minutes or so. He'll be back soon.
That's the thing is that's the reason I stopped rolling my own cigarettes. It just took me so damn long to do them. I don't know how people can get so fast. It used to take me like 20 minutes, 25 minutes just to roll 1 pack.
Oh, yeah? Alright, so that's where the waist is. Then from the thigh to the knees, it would be right here.
Yeah, I don't think Doc was actually the torso looks correct because you have him wearing a long jacket.
Huh?
Because of what he's wearing, like the line for what would be the belt line.
Yeah.
Isn't the actual belt line? That's the end of his jacket, right? The end of his shirt.
No. So the clothes are going to be torn to shreds. Let me show you real quick. And present. So this is the thing I'm trying to remake. So,
and what is this character? Is this character larger than a normal character?
No, he's got like average size of any other human. The reason why he's blue right now is because he just his powers are on overload right now.
Yeah, because his head is way bigger than hers.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake. I didn't really notice that his head was probably out of proportion. And not just that, but his legs too. His legs looked shorter than what they're supposed to be. And same with the arms. It felt like that one arm was longer than the other. So
I don't think, it's hard to tell. Like, that's forgivable because when you actually hold somebody, like the arm holding the legs is outstretched very far, but the arm holding underneath the torso is kind of pinched into itself.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell, but I can see what you.
So I keep looking at that and I was looking at it before it was colored, thinking I must have messed up on something, and I thought, well, maybe if I add some color, it'll look better. Not really. So I figured just redo the whole page and make it better.
I like that thought.
If you don't like how it turned out the first time,
no, I don't.
And if you can't erase it, just put it aside, try it again, see which one's better. KSS says, how many pairs of shoes do you think Bruce Banner went through? I don't know. Shoes are probably expensive.
Birth or?
Huh?
Like from birth?
I think he's talking about like whenever Bruce Banner turned to the Hulk, how many shoes did he go through?
I would imagine all of them until he figures out how to control it. He would go through all of his shoes really quickly.
That's a huh?
Rhetorical question that doesn't really need an answer.
Yeah.
You're right, KSSS. It takes less than 5 minutes to roll a pack. John, I meant to tell you quite some time ago.
Oh, no.
I meant to commend you. Some of the best work I've seen you do is the cover you did for Rex for Devil Flyer. That is a damn fine piece of work, sir.
I thought so.
No, what you meant to say is thank you, Doc.
I'm pretty good at saying what I mean.
No, you're not. See, I'm here to help you with these things.
You're not. You already dropped me as a client. Doctor over here.
Had a lung full of smoke when you said that. I almost hurt myself. It was good work, man. I would have never in a million years looked at that costume and thought maroon and red. But damned if it didn't work.
All right, I think I got it this time.
Let's see. Make yourself big.
All right. Oh, thanks, Doc.
So let's say he wasn't wearing that torn up shirt. Where would his belt look?
Where would his belt buckle be? Like right here.
Yeah, that looks right.
The cover was one of the most impressive pieces of art, John. Doc, yes, I know, Dord.
He was quoting our dialogue where John ungraciously received the praise of a master level artist.
Right.
Well, a master level paint.
I am that. I freely acknowledge, man. I have no training experience with inking. It is my Achilles heel, and I'm working hard to get better at it. It's not something I ever had to do. When I did comics in the 90s, I always had inkers. There was a great inker I had, Merle Fager, and he lives in Kansas, and he was a architectural renderer. So, like an architect designs your house, he would do a drawing of your house and show you what it would look like, or your building, or whatever. And man, the cat was a master inker, and I'll never forget. I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. My nightmare is man-made shit. I hate drawing man-made things, buildings, cars, whatever. So I get the script in for this particular issue, and it says splash page: the heroine is crouched on a light pole overlooking a Gothic style insane asylum with a parking lot full of cars. And I went, no. So I roughed the shit in. I attached that piece of the script to it and said, the guy's name was Merle Fager. I said, Merle, help me. By God, he knocked it out of the ballpark. He rendered that. So I gave him art credit, not just ink credit on the book.
Shout out to Merle Fager.
Shout out to Merle. God, I wish if I could find him now and work with him again. Dear Lord, have mercy. Had another good inker, Glenn Anderson in Florida. Glenn, if you're out there, wherever you are, with your bad self, hit me up. Let's do some work.
Yeah, I think I also got the female body in the correct proportions too.
Bigger tits.
Bigger ass. Tits are fine.
Bigger, chewier nipples.
Oh, John. John.
What's up?
How dare you?
Stephen B., I'm disappointed.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
I guess he told you.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell already that this pose looks a lot better now.
All right, where's your mirror?
In the bathroom.
Take it in the bathroom. Go look at it in the mirror.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. If John had looked in the mirror, he would have noticed the proportions on those arms. And the dislocated shoulder. But superheroes always have broken anatomy.
So what happened? Is it you didn't have a mirror when you were drawing your lady on the cover?
I checked her in the mirror. She looked just as good both ways. Sorry that the that the idea of opacity eludes you.
I didn't see any proportion problems in the mirror.
All right.
Pop says okay. 9:55.
Okay. Well, it's 9:36 right now, so we're still good. Pops, Michigan, are you Central Time? Is Michigan Central Time? No. Okay. Well, thank you for providing. Pop says no. KSS says yes. So see, people don't even know. So somebody posted a meme that showed the minnow from Gilligan's Island and the exact type of yacht that it was, and the fact that it did not have accommodations for that many people, and that it could have only made it about 41 miles. So the whole show was just complete BS.
Really?
Michigan is Eastern State. Can you imagine?
I mean, you
Gilligan's
can't
Island?
make a radio out of a coconut?
You mean to tell me Gilligan's Island is not scientifically correct?
You mean to tell me that there are no gorillas walking around on these islands?
And you're telling me there's no wrong way filming?
I know there was no room on that island for a freaking runway. Just calling complete bullshit on that one.
Cases says, I thought they were. I swear. Malin is always an hour behind. Guess I was wrong.
You tell me there's no like 6-foot spiders living on island?
There was a 6-foot spider on the island?
You didn't see that episode where they found that 6-foot spider?
Hell no.
It was trying to raise a family, so they left it alone.
I would have never watched it again had I seen a 6-foot spider on there.
I don't believe that for a second.
I was always confused about why they wanted to leave. It's a tropical freaking island. You got everything you need. You got hot babes making coconut cream pies. What the fuck, man? Why you want to leave? No, John, you should have used a mirror.
It makes you feel bad.
That arm, man, that arm. You can fix it after you scan it. You can digitally shrink it.
Billy says, why would any straight dudes want off the island with Ginger and Marianne?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe after they got knocked up.
Because that bitch don't fucking put out. That's why. Imagine being stuck on an island with these two bras that never put out for all them years.
Could you imagine, though, they finally do and they get knocked up. We got to get the fuck off this island, man. Can't be with these screaming youngins. Everybody was all gaga over Ginger. I thought Marianne was much cuter. Carol says maybe they wasn't straight.
Oh. I think that foot's out of proportion now.
That kind of explains Gilligan and the skipper sharing that hut for that long. Because I'm just here to tell you, man, they'd have paired up. All right, like even Mrs. Howell would have gotten tired of Thurston and, you know, said, "Hey, Professor, what's up?"
Yeah, that probably looks better. Shoes. Drawing shoes.
I mean, you know, if he's all burned up when he burned his shoes off.
Yeah, but I'm first drawing them, and then I'm gonna add holes and deconstruct them.
Well, what I would suggest, because of the effect I know you're going for, wouldn't bare feet work better for him to be glowing and putting a glow on the ground?
Actually, yeah, that would work.
All right, KSSS says, take out Thurston, hook up Miss Howell, and get off the island and be set for life. Hell yeah, see? But, you know, only a millionaire. These days, you know, all that means is you can afford macaroni and real cheese. You have to be a billionaire to be worth something now.
Okay, yeah.
Billionaire and his wife.
So yeah, at this point, his shoes were probably burnt off because, from using his powers for the first time. Not just because of the explosion.
Yeah, there's something I want to check out.
Because one thing I don't think DC has ever mentioned has Barry Allen used his powers while he's in his normal clothes.
I'm not a DC guy. I couldn't help you with that.
Yeah, they do that with every single movie and every single show. They always talk about how his clothes burn up.
Yeah.
So they go to the, you know, the Ex Deus Machina, which is Star Labs. Go get him something that.
So now we got to draw toes.
I have faith in you. You can draw a toe.
Well, it's we've been going for 2 hours, 44 minutes, and 9 seconds. It's 9:44. So, is there anything anyone wants to say before we end the stream here?
You dirty pickle.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything profound as that.
So I was just checking out Leonardo da Vinci's anatomical drawings. That man was hatching before hatching was a thing. He may be the father of hatching.
The father of hatching.
Pretty sure that came from.
I think it's kind of like it's intuitive. I don't think anybody ever invented it.
Somebody did it first.
Everybody kind of did it at the same time.
Somebody did it first. That's all I'm saying. All right, so Steven's wrapping it up. I'm going to play this this outro here, Steven. Is that cool?
All right. Before you do, I'm going to say my outro. Yep. So I want to thank everyone for joining me on this. I want to thank Diller. I want to thank Doc for keeping me company in the panel, and I want to thank the chat for always keeping things entertaining for us.
Because the chat is everything.
Yes, and currently I don't know any campaigns going on right now, but sign up for Doc's Damn 30 thing. That's coming up when?
Pretty damn soon.
And keep on the lookout for the book that Dillard's working on. Though I don't think it's gonna be done for a while. KSS says Hex is closing.
Yep, the film squadron.
And currently Rev and Last Days by Moon are still being worked on. And I do plan on them both being done by the end of this year.
All right. Pushing hard, pushing hard.
Yep. So everyone, again, thank you. And keep drawing, keep them fun, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
Well, what do you know? I finally got the last word.
Good night, everybody!
Quitting time! Quitting time!
Hehehehe